Now, after 9 years at the helm of the country's audit office, Auditor General Edward Ouko exits the scene, having unearthed financial impropriety in government to the tune of trillions of shillings.
But most of his recommendations are still tucked in the pages of his audit report, as weak financial management systems and corrupt public officials take advantage of loopholes in audit laws, dealing a blow to efforts to hold to account those responsible for embezzling public funds.
Auditor General Edward Ouko, whose term ended this week, prepared 8 annual audit reports that flagged the misuse or loss of about 1 trillion shillings of tax money during his time in office. His work drew the country's attention to the mandate of the Kenya Audit Office. Evans Wasike, an auditor, breaks down what an auditor's job entails.
Auditing entails verification, which can only be done after the books of accounts have been prepared. So in this perspective, you can see that audit is a bit historical, because you are just verifying what has already occurred.
Wasike says auditors can only verify an expenditure, and therefore the Office of the Auditor General cannot stop fraud before it happens.
Auditing, due on its nature, is done after year end. That means when he's doing his audit, that's the only time which he can discover the fraud and whistleblow to the management or to the government institutions, which now they need to take action.
For the past 8 years, Office of the Auditor General under Ouko has been seen to be the most independent and effective government office, having unearthed a number of mega scandals involving billions of shillings.
For the Office of the Auditor General should be given enough resources which will enable it to conduct interim audits. Interim audits can be done quarterly, they can be done half yearly. This will help unearth any fraud at an earlier stage, and action can be taken at that point.
Ouko says the Public Audit Act should be changed to make the Auditor General reports final, instead of subjecting them to reviews by Public Accounts Committee and Public Investments Committee of both Houses of Parliament. Vincent Oduor, NTV, Nairobi.